Hey guys, it's Geek Squeak, and welcome to the second installment of How to Play Dungeons & Dragons, where I'll be telling you what you need to get started. Okay, so I made this video before, and this is actually the second take. I made it like last week, right after I made the first How to Play Dungeons & Dragons. The truth is, it was a little long. Like, 5 minutes too long. Probably. It was like 10 minutes long. And I knew that you guys don't want to hear me ramble on about things that long. First of all, what you will need. First, you can't even think about playing Dungeons & Dragons until you have the core rule books. Alright, so there's two different options here. You have to decide whether you are going to be a player in the game, or if you're going to be the Dungeon Master. Now, the difference is the Dungeon Master is kind of the head of the game. The Dungeon Master tells you what's going on, who's going where, kind of lays out the storyboard for you, is kind of in charge. And the player is the person who is playing the game, and you're creating your own character, and you're going through the Dungeon Master's story, and you're gaining levels, and you're doing a lot of cool stuff along the way. You're visiting new places and meeting new people, so it's really fun either way. In my group right now, I'm the Dungeon Master, so I'm going to teach you what you need for either. How come every time I make a video, something happens? Hold on, I'll be right back, Okay, yeah, back, sorry, that was my dad's cell phone and somebody was calling it. Anyway, where was I? If you're going to be a player in Dungeons & Dragons, if you're going to be playing as your own character, books that you are going to need. First of all, you're going to want the Player's Handbook. Now that's kind of like, no duh, you're gonna want this. It tells you all the different races and classes, and tells you all about special powers you can have, weapons, items, prices for things. You're going to be referencing back to this book like a million times during the game, and your DM, your Dungeon Master, is going to appreciate you having this a whole lot. Next, you're going to need a monster manual. The monster manual has the monsters that you're going to be defeating. Honestly, I'm not too sure why a player would need this book as much, but it says on the website that you need it, so you need to get it. Don't listen to me. I'm not the real spokesperson here. This will be telling you all the different things that you'll be fighting. Maybe some people like to study monster stats. If that's you, then you're gonna like this book a whole lot. It has illustrations for a lot of the different monsters. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, my camera stinks. And yes, this will be coming in handy, especially for the Dungeon Master. If you're a Dungeon Master, you are going to need this. If you're a player, you're going to need this, possibly. So, you know, just, it's a good game investment, yeah. You'll end up being Dungeon Master at some point, so you'll need it. The Dungeon Master Guide. Now, I wonder who's gonna need this book. Yeah, the Dungeon Master is gonna need this book. The book is gonna tell you all you need to know about being the Dungeon Master and putting together campaigns and encounters and all that fun stuff. Oh, hey.
Oh, sorry, Dad just wants this pillbox and that's fine. Oh, you're taking care of business over there?
Business?
Listening for laundry and everything, and finding little movies and stuff, and you get your little glasses on. Where are those from? Those
they're
aren't
from
real.
Cora. I'm making a video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not while I'm talking to you.
Yup.
Oh,
It's so funny. Last video this happened
Don't
too.
get me on that thing.
Too late. Okay, what was I even saying? Alright, I use this all the time. You're gonna need it. Just get it. Just get it before somebody else walks in. As Dungeon Master, you're going to need a Dungeon Master's screen. I bought this at a local bookstore. You can get all of these at a bookstore. I got mine at Books A Million. You have it around you, and you keep all your secret Dungeon Master things like this. and you keep like all your story and all of your needed whatever. You get it. And has a lot of helpful things inside, like experience point rewards and actions in combat, DCs for commonly used skills, very helpful thingamajigs, and it has cool artwork. This is optional, but you can get minis, little miniature characters to use. Now these aren't actual Dungeons and Dragons characters. I was told they're for some other role-playing game, but you know, we're kind of using them as placeholders right now, and they're working pretty well, you know, even though we just use the stats from the books. We don't have any stat cards for these minis. You can also get these at your local bookstore, I think. I think you can. All of the books that I showed you are 4th edition. So those are the books you're going to need if you're playing 4th edition. Now, they do have the same books. They have the same titles for all the other editions, I think. I know for edition 3 and edition 3.5, the books are pretty much called the exact same thing. I actually have the 3.5 Dungeon Master's Guide. So yeah, go out there and get your stuff, and then, you know, soon you can be playing after some studying and campaign making and character creating. It'll be great, and I hope I really helped you. Have any questions? Don't be afraid to ask me, and I'll see you in the next episode of How to Play Dungeons & Dragons. Bye, guys!